Hello. Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
Mhm. So, yeah,
Yeah.
you go first.
Yeah. This is my first time. You did quite a time over a plant.
No, this is my second time. So.
Oh, then that's great. Uh, so great. So are you preparing for interviews, right? It's just formal 1 and 2 minutes introduction, and we'll start, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So where are you from exactly?
So I'm currently in Bay Area.
Oh, great. So, I'm in, Surrey, British Columbia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
great.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I have two machines, and sometimes there will be you will feel disconnected, but I'm watching on the screen. Yeah.
Okay.
So can you give any your background, or we can just start?
Sure, you can give your introduction, like where
Yeah.
you're working. And, yeah.
Yeah, so I work for an Indian company, which is a fintech in
Mm-hmm.
the company based in Mumbai, and I have 10 plus years of experience. My whole background is into PHP, Laravel, and then currently we are shifting into Golang and Node.js. And since I moved to the Canada, then I'm searching for a job right now. That's why I'm preparing for these interviews.
Mm-hmm. Sure, sure. So myself Divya. So I'm recently graduated from San Jose State University, which is in California. So even I'm preparing for interviews. The market is pretty bad here, so I'm just keep on practicing. Yeah.
Yeah, great, great.
Yeah. So, do you wanna go? Like, it's your question. So, do you want to go? Like, do you want to just, you can just read and you can have like, just if it's first time, that's fine. Like, whatever have ideas you have, you can just explain me. Even I'm not expert in system design, but I just know little concepts. So, you can just explain me or share me your knowledge so that, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll work on it.
So, did they give you any question or?
Are you, can you able to see there? It's a mint. It's mint.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
so
can
that's
see.
the question.
Mint.com is a free web-based portal financial management service that allows its user to integrate with financial accounts to automatically extract their data and manage their personal budget. Just add some detailing. It is the same thing that we are expecting, right? Details first. So we just expecting a web-based portal. It's a web-based,
Okay.
and okay. So this portal is basically to manage the financial services that you can with the financial account automatically extract data. So we can say financial accounts means some bank we can link with the banks uh, to extract their data, daily transaction data, and all financial records we can extract from that bank accounts, and even we can also think about integrating multiple banks. We can integrate multiple banks,
Okay.
link with multiple banks. Even in the financial system, we can say um, is any uh, uh, we can say uh, he can import CSV or Excel data which he has in some specific format. He can also import that data, so that data also get into consideration. And even we can think about if okay, that's if it is not linked to mobile, then we can also extract that his SMS data, and we can do some uh, uh, we can do done text filtering and consider that data. But if only the web based, then we are not considering that. And even we can if he has any insurance premium insurance uh, portal details, then we can also link that. Then we can also see if his uh, car or any any personal insurance that is getting deducted, personal or any family
Uh-huh.
uh,
Yeah.
so we can consider these details and uh, yeah. So as of now, I can think these two kind of details. First is
Mm-hmm.
integrating that with the banks, and we can import custom data files. And third, any you can say insurance portal or any mutual fund related APIs that we can integrate, so that we can think of,
Mm-hmm.
and we can consider it in the form of we can define structure for that.
So I just have a doubt. So
Yeah.
why do you want import CSV and Excel data? Like why?
Yeah. So this we can say manually. Say for example, uh, here customer, some person kept their daily or some kind of transaction into a CSV or Excel format. That is by some cash transactions or any transaction
Okay,
to
okay.
the
Got it.
users and all.
Got.
So we can,
Oh,
yeah.
I got it. Yeah, sure. This is good, but if I'm not wrong, do you like so yeah, go ahead. So
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Um, okay. So I'll have some questions regarding
Yeah.
now we'll go to the this finds, right?
Yeah, that's what. So the question is, yeah, extracting data from financial account and manage their personal budget. So managing, so do we have to do about like it's like expense tracker kind of, if
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
So this data we are okay, fine. We are extracting, and once we have that data, then
Mm-hmm.
we can have some dashboards to show that customer to analyze that data. Okay. Then we can also uh, in that in saying that dashboard we can say um, that how much he is spending on this
Mm-hmm.
particular thing, and where he is doing more expenses, so we can highlight that things, and monthly graphs we can show on this their dashboard.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So we'll just now have some estimation. If this
Mm-hmm.
requirement is fine, we'll go with the estimations.
Yeah, sure, sure.
So how much roughly size we are looking for, means daily users and traffic we are uh, expecting.
So 10 million users.
Okay. 10 million users. These are overall customer base or any daily active users. So we can consider
Mm.
like that.
Oh, overall.
Okay. So if we are having this 10 million users with us, then we can say roughly uh, uh, 30 30 30% or 25% users are active daily, we can say, right? So we can say daily active users approximately 25, then it's okay. Um, so it comes around, you know, 250. Um, then you can say 250,000, and then um, if we consider um, uh, so it's just, you know, extracting this data. So uh, daily we can say 250,000 um, reads, extracting from others, and ingestion. So this is something like we can say um, read 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 plus write heavy system, we can say. So we are also you know, actually we can say it's read heavy. Write we can do some at specific intervals, but once he even logged in, that user can you know, we read that data and show it on the portal. So read heavy. Okay.
So,
So
so you're writing non-functional requirements also, right?
yeah.
Mm, okay.
um okay. So non-functional, I can get non-functional requirements. So non-functional we can consider it's, you know uh, um, we can say it's availability,
Mm-hmm.
high available,
Mm-hmm.
highly
Yeah.
available, um, um, consistency wise, you know, we can say that once the data get injected, then the data slowly available to the customer, then we will not consider consistency that much, but it should be highly available. Okay. So now we'll move towards, you know, deep dive into the system
Mm-hmm.
diagram. Okay. So first we'll see this um client, and in client requesting, if we are expecting this traffic, then we will have in the middle as you know, API gateway,
Mm-hmm.
which is also same act like a load balancer. Okay. um, okay. And we have then our API servers. Okay. So here, um, so basically, if it is a, you know, ingestion part, then um, after okay, um, okay. So we have some here as a some um, um, message queue here. So once that, you know, we get that data, we'll push into the this message queue, and we'll have consumers over here, consumer group that reads this data
Mm-hmm.
and
I
okay,
think it's. I think it's. Yeah.
okay, and then this consumer adds this data to DB.
Okay.
So here, uh, okay, we can use um, NoSQL database in this case because uh, we gathering data from different mediums, so the data is not fixed. So NoSQL
Mm-hmm.
and okay, okay, and um, so we'll have some caching layer over here.
Yeah.
So this okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yes.
Oh, sorry, sorry. Okay.
Um.
So,
Yeah. I guess. Uh, uh, Client. Then we can see we have ingestion model and so once that fetch API is get called, that details are means that event get ingested into the queue and consumer group reads that data and add the data into the DB. And again, now the client if wants to read that data in some particular this we can say ingestion, uh,
mm-hmm.
or we can have like this ingestion service is okay, and we can have separate API servers to serve the read dashboard request.
Also, like we are getting data from financial accounts, right? So banks and all. So where are you considering it?
Yeah. So we can say this ingestion service will work like that. Uh, Means user has given the permission, and this
Mm-hmm.
is an ingestion service with the with a particular interval. We can add some cron over here. Then
Mm-hmm.
at a particular interval, it fetches that data and put it into the message queue. So this work like in the behind the scene as a asynchronous
Okay.
activity.
So, okay, but okay, next, what if the user wants to update something? Like if user spends, suppose we are getting data from financial accounts and we have to design personalized budget application. So what if user spends something? So we need to update it, right, in the database. So are we considering that flow, or are you considering that requirement, or only financial?
So
Did
that
you get me?
personal data also get handled in ingestion API server, right? Because uh, same in the client way from in this flow itself, he adds the data,
Okay.
and that in the ingestion service also work in the same way.
Okay, you directly link it to banking accounts. So based on the transactions made, we are doing this, right,
Yeah,
system?
because this ingestion service handles all the requirements like this link with the multiple banks, then imports the flat files,
Okay,
and with the
got it.
insurance
Got it.
portal
Got it.
details.
What I thought is like we'll get some amount, some fixed amount, and we are designing uh, financial management to that fixed amount. So if we spend something, we are just gonna do credit operations kind of. But this is also sounds good to me.
Yeah, and like in we can have some here some analytic service which we can run some day you know some AI model on the data, uh, and this can also this run some AI model and some predict something like this is your budget and next month you should not spend on this, you are spending high on this thing. And so this analytics service is also helpful. This also writes data again into the cache for reading, and again that data also get write to the database, and API server again reads the data and show to the client.
I got it. I got it. So this will have like this will uh, uh, okay. So where is the like so are you like I just want to know what your ingestion service contains fetching information from the banks, like getting information, like I just want to know, are you considering like, did you get me, like
Yeah, okay.
where is it getting information from?
Okay. So I guess this banking, see at the first time
Uh-huh.
clients give permission to the uh, you know this is specifically the fetched data, but you can say we will have some transactional database in place which has some user DB we can say, uh, and in case we can have MySQL. uh, this is users transactional database, and with having plus user um, uh, banking details which has user has already given permission to it, and then this API ingestion service use this detail with a daily, or we can have some uh, uh, we can have some period defined over here. He want to fetch that data monthly or bi-weekly,
Mm-hmm.
or or in a specific period of intervals. So so this ingestion service read these details, and depends on that it fetch the user data, and again the same thing is get repeated. So
Oh,
did
okay.
that answer your question, or
Yeah, yeah. That sounds good, but okay. So
yeah,
we are
sorry.
fetching. I agree with this system, but I just got like one doubt. So yeah, you said you fix like monthly, bi-weekly, or 10 days. Like we are pulling the data, like ingestion services ingesting the data. Um, so suppose if we have amount of 1,000 today, and we will have like we are spending like the tomorrow I'm gonna spend. thousand, like 500, and day after tomorrow I'm gonna spend 500 again. So it's like within 2 days I'm just spending the entire amount. And are we updating that scenario, or are we like like are we totally missed about it? Did you
So
get me?
yeah, got that.
So
Yeah, got
we
that.
have to wait for the next 10 more days to update our original database.
Yeah,
Our,
so yeah, that's what I added the interval over here. If
uh-huh.
so this is the example, like monthly, bi-weekly, 10 days, and even we have some specific time interval like fetching daily also. So our cron will run daily or hourly also to get that data.
Okay.
So that data consistency will keep in place. Means whenever user do the transaction, that data will get reflected if we choose hourly or uh, uh,
Okay.
any
I
specific
got it.
interval.
Got it. Okay. Anything else you want to add up?
um, I guess um,
Uh-huh.
most of the things covered, I think.
Okay. So I just have, okay, this is, you designed it like yeah, read heavy, so we are just getting data. Okay, this sounds good to me. But usually, this is the same question I interviewed other guy also. It's like, yeah, this approach is also sounds good to me, but that is also sounds good to me because it's like getting data from the bank accounts and doing maybe in 10 days or 15 days or whatever. So I'm doing like suppose if I do like if tomorrow I purchase something, he's gonna update it in the in the database instead of again fetching it from the bank. So that's this is also sounds good, right? So I don't I don't know, like this is
No, this means once we fetch that data from customer, that data we already storing into the database, right? Then again,
yeah.
that past data we don't need to fetch again and again. Only the specific by the time of ingestion service, we can specify the period. So last data we
I
have fetched till time, and then for a specific period.
Okay, so I think we are moving away from the problem. So the problem is we like I just got it right now. So the problem is like we have to design a personal like financial management profile. If I'm not wrong, financial automatically extract the data and manage the personal budget. So manage the personal budget in the sense I think we have to like the first half is if I'm not wrong, you can tell me.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got your point. Actually, this mint.com, I'm just not aware about this.
Yeah, even
But
I'm not aware of that, but
yeah,
even I'm not aware of that, but I'm just thinking like
yeah.
this is also sounds good to me. Like if but if they say like a personalized financial management app, that then we have to design uh like updating the user information in the data our database, right? So I
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
okay.
So, fine. Any
Okay.
feedback you feel we I missed something?
This is totally good design. Just instead of like ingestion service, we'll have our some name like personalized management service.
Okay.
But this will be linked to some, maybe we can have uh, financial accounts here, accounts.
Okay.
So account. Why I can't able to write. Oh shit. I don't know. So here we'll have bank accounts, and this will be linked here. Like we are getting data from this or something like that. So we'll fetch data from
Okay.
here,
Okay. Got
and
that.
like whenever there is update, like kind of. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Got that. Got that. So you mean to say here it will be okay. I'll draw it again. This is the financial services. Means you can say third party services.
Yeah, yeah.
Any third party services. So from here, this service will read the data,
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. That's true.
and then again this after reading send data to the queue.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that we can do in like 10 days or something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Great. Yeah.
I know. Even I'm not aware of Mint.com, so even in the first I was like, what's this? What this problem is?
Yeah, I just design based on this, personal financial management. So
I
uh,
got it. I really got it. So that's why I'm confused, like whether we have to take bank account finance or yeah, I got it.
yeah, okay, fine.
Okay.
So see these estimations, I did something
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
in
about estimations, just to take what I learned is like rounding off to nearest zeros. So
yeah.
it will make our calculations easy.
Yeah, great. So I'll just do some redefined estimations, and even any case we just tweak that only.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, your estimations can like yeah, you have like a good knowledge and just make sure like you're detailing like what are the functional requirements, non-functional. Yeah, and yeah, you did it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, great.